Alright. Hopefully everything's working now. Today we're continuing the... what do I call this? Deltarune, but Kris is sabotaging my movements. Last time we barely started chapter 4, did a little bit. But now, well, hopefully we'll finish chapter 4 by today. And maybe even finish chapter 5 depending on how long it takes. So, let me first enter my save file. And then, I need to open... okay, there we go, it should be active now. Let's see, is it working? It is working, good. Alright. So we just met the old man, who may or may not be Gerson. And let's see how much Kris... that's right, you cannot avoid this one. Let's see how much Kris slows us down. And then just defend. It's definitely faster to not do it this way, but using Shake with Kris sabotaging my movement isn't the best. Okay, and then spare. There you go. That is the safest option we can have. And also, hello there, mathematic commentary in chat. Yep, now we may begin. Wait. But yeah, like you said in the pre-chat, we're gonna have most likely some difficulties during the 2D segments.
You're wrong!
Hello there, Rama. I'm just looking at Heart Locket's comments beforehand. And yeah, they did get rid of the Speedy Devil's Tails, didn't they? But I do not know if they... I don't think the patch notes said they got rid of that glitch with the water cooler. But... though I have a weird thing about that. If you have the Switch version, have you been able to update your game since the patch drop? Because I haven't been able to. Well, yeah, Flowery told her to get that book. Hey there, office guy. But yeah, I've actually tried updating my Switch 2 version of Deltarune, keeping Deltarune 1. Ah, that makes sense. Anyways. What a shame that this 1 HP still doesn't get to next chapter. Doesn't go to chapter 5. Alright. Oh no, I just realized we might actually have to dodge the next attack. We might actually have to dodge this attack depending on what Kris does. Yep. Well, actually, I just realized. No, Kris! You started the attack! That's like the first time I ever actually did that attack. Yeah, I mean, at least now they fixed it that Susie's for magic from the fight does carry over, but yeah, that 1 HP doesn't go. Okay. Let's just continue through here. Don't make me fight the Bibliox, Kris. Don't make me fight the Bibliox. Come on, right? Good. I do not need to press right. You know, I don't need the Mystic Band or Power Band. Now, let me use my mind powers to remember this. And totally not go to Deltarune Wiki. Oh no, the code is making this harder to me to remember the answers to the piano puzzles and not screwing over my typing in the keyboard. Okay, let's see. Totally remember these solutions and not looking it up. Okay.
Corona!
This is not a. This is not a good. Okay, here you go. The Deltarune Wiki. There you go. It is. It is as I remembered. Up, middle, up, left, down, middle, right. I think they just messed me up. Oh no. Nope. What? No. Wait, am I looking at the wrong one? Yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. Whoops. No, what, Kris? I was looking at the wrong. I remembered the wrong one. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think though it was it was clear the next in this patch. Though I can't really test it well because Switch version hasn't gotten the update yet. But well, no, I can't believe that this actually made this challenge made the playing the piano harder. I mean, it makes sense. It's still button inputs, but. But now I have to redo a challenge that I did on meaner difficulty. Yeah, it is possible on PC and Switch. I just haven't tried it on PC. My save file that is between board 1 and 2 is on my Switch. Alright. Now, Mr. You're taking too long.
Corona!
Let's see how Kris messes me up here. So it's 64, I believe. Oh, see you, Rama. Okay, grab. Okay. If Kris makes you go left here. If there's any others, technically any that work like the water cooler glitch could work. As in, you start a battle the same second you do, the same frame you talk to someone. But if you're able to perform it, I have no idea where you can do that. No, Kris, the other way, Kris, the other way. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I know about the Shiri glitch. Still, one of the versions was actually... One version of the Shiri glitch was actually patched out also in that update. Oh, it's 60. I thought it was 64. Oh, that's good.
You're too bright. Mamma mia.
But one thing I wonder is if the next patch is it also going to affect the demos. That's why I've been trying to see if I can update my versions. Because if it does not update the demos, then you can still get 3 Devil's Tails. You won't be able to get 2 Devil's Tails and a knife anymore, but you can, if it does not update the demos, you can still transfer 3 Devil's Tails to the full version by just, you know, doing the glitch on demo. Oh yeah, I believe I heard about that one actually. I think that one caused a soft lock, but or something. There was something about that one in particular. I know that the leaflings could soft lock you if you encounter them the wrong way, or something like that it was, which was also patched. Go around, make sure carefully, and then it's just gonna be one more phase after this. Oh no! Don't make me go slow, Kris. Okay, that was just me being impatient. I am not the Science Soul. Or maybe because if we see Aqua, maybe... no, that was... No, they're gonna go right. Alright, one more phase.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. Well... I wonder if... No, wait, no. Kris? Kris almost made us waste an entire turn. Well... 6 TP, really. Oh no. Now I'm gonna use this healing item after this. No, Kris, it's a little too early to go left. I guess that is true about the max HP thing. And also chapter 5... No, we don't want to go up. And yeah, also in chapter 5 I believe you cannot gain attack power. Because there's not... Or is it that you barely gain 1? Because you need to fight 10 battles to get that extra attack power. But I don't remember how many unique encounters that... Kris, not that way. You know what? That's fine. Okay, let's go carefully. Oh no. This is not a very... Okay. Now... Okay, there we go. Oh no, we didn't want to go slow. Actually, wait, doesn't matter here if we go slow or not. Oh, wait, does? Oh, but if you don't miss, right. Wait, here you always miss, so it doesn't give you it, I believe. Yeah, chapter 5 is 4 encounters away from getting... Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, there's only... It's very... Kris, give us the... So weird how chapter 5 really wants you to be pacifist. And just stay in the middle and he'll just go into you. But at the same time, when it comes to the 2D segments, you're just free to attack to your heart's content. What did I even... I know I didn't even heal when I said I was gonna heal. Didn't need it, but... Alright. As always, I'm always... Well, we're not at that point yet. But I'm definitely gonna do Second Sanctuary skip when we get there. I don't think I've played Second Sanctuary since release. Or like after... Like a week after release. I just never went back to Second Sanctuary. Or like never actually done it. No, and I did do it for the glitch casuals thing. Dreams. But then used Second Sanctuary skip as always. Alright. But that's still a ways away. Alright. Now for my... I'll say least favorite chapter gimmick. I just don't like the climbing too much. Oops, meant to say no. It doesn't waste too much time. I just don't like the climbing that much. No, crit. No, we're going up. No, it's gonna be... Okay. Let's go. And now, for this puzzle that I totally remembered, and we're not going to go back to that website. Definitely not going back. So this one, which I accidentally did last, it is up there. Okay, there we go. Kris did not intrude that time. Nice of them to do so. Okay, let's... And Kris, we're gonna go down, not right. Down. Okay, that's fine. That's all. Yeah, you got the... Pretty much the best equipment you can have, Susie. Yeah, we don't really need to save here because he doesn't kill you. Oh, was that the Jorah come out as I said, okay, let's... It's funny when things just line up perfectly. Alright. Let's see how many attempts this will take. If we go off by how well I've been doing with... I believe I only had one death to Spamton so far out of between all Shadow Crystal bosses. And out of deaths in general, I believe it was 7? No. I believe 6 deaths to Eram. Alright, doesn't actually matter if we hit the middle. So hopefully you don't take too many attempts at this though. But Kris can easily just say, we're facing up this time. Kris, they just made me face to the left for those attacks. Okay, I might want to save up for some healing. If Kris can just do that. Yeah, I could do a Root Buster right now. Yep. Do they? I don't... Well, we saw 24. That's right, Kris. The first one is down. I did not hold left enough for that. Okay. No, they both give 24 TP. That time I missed, and the first... Okay. 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 Alright, good. Gonna use the heal next. Please, Kris, do not make me go left, right, up, or down during this. That is the worst. Good thing we put equipped Dealmaker on you, Susie. Okay. This might be the hardest battle for this challenge, depending on how much Kris is feeling. Okay, that was just me. What was that? Yeah, I'm gonna attack here. Okay. And let's use another heal. Good thing that her healing does go up by a little bit. Ugh. If Kris holds in any direction that is not the correct direction, it can mess me up because of the diagonals. Okay, let's still try and attack. Hopefully we can skip the spiral. No, I'm pretty sure if you keep attacking, you do. Oh, I guess we're going left? No. Okay, just keep attacking so we get the heal. Please, Kris, not up again. Down is not much better. Okay. Oh, okay, that was just me. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the idea is that he just cuts it off before you get normally close to defeating him. And yeah, someone did mention it in the comments of my Trio Tools video that it was possible to do that, but they also didn't say if it was possible with knife. Which is honestly a very interesting idea to consider because of, you know, how knife gives you more magic for the Brood Buster, but it's you can away attack power that could have gone on Kris and Rouse. Kris. Final attack. We should be fine. No, it went too fast. Okay. Of course. Okay, Kris. You trolled me a few times, but not enough for it to be terrible. I do hope that since Devil's Tail... I mean, it's not going to, but... I hope that Devil's Tail gets like a buff in Chapter 6. Since they're at least deciding to fix the glitch around it. Because at the time of right now, it is not even that good of an item. Despite Devil being arguably the second hardest Shadow Crystal Balls. Maybe even the hardest one. Should heal Susie. Simply because of just the lack of items you have at that point. The second one can be a bit annoying, depending on what Kris decides to do. Like that. Nah, it wasn't so bad. What do you have with down here? No, Kris. We gotta work together. I know you don't like when we do that, but it's the way forward. Yeah. That and also the fact that for some reason the club sandwich gets a huge buff between chapters 1 and 2. Where in chapter 1 it's only, I think, 30 to the team. And becomes, I think it's 70 to the team in chapter 2. Which is like way, way better than it is in chapter 1. And then Ralsei gets either 2 or 3 shot by Jevil. Because of the target mechanic. Kris, please do not do left. No, never mind. You should have pressed left there. Dude. It's like someone just got hit in the head with the frying pan. Yeah. Wait. Playing the game normally causes that to happen? Does the piano cutscene like break the text skipping? That's weird. Kris? That's weird. I didn't know about that. Kris, I know this is the challenge where you get to act, but you've been doing you've been making this difficult, so we're not doing your cutscene where you actually get to act. And here I found out that this was also patched in this version. That should be enough. Guess we're going to the left. Okay, good. It's not bad. Really, Kris? Okay, yeah, we're at full health, so this is fine. Yes, Kris, I just checked that we're at full health. But this actually seems weird. And for 2 chapters? I guess it's something that got saved for some reason. Well, why would... I don't know. Right. Let's see. Now, how many swords will Kris jump into? Away from my control. I don't think like many, but I don't think we're gonna be getting here without taking damage. But I may be wrong. Oh, okay, that was just me, not Kris at all. Okay, that was also May. Could you tell that I'm not good? Don't like the climbing sections of this chapter, or that I'm not good at the other way, Kris? The other way. Okay, both of those were Kris's fault. Kris, let me get up there. Come on. This is not Kris. Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Almost. We were almost there. I did save, right? Oh, good, the game auto saves. Okay, that's good. I didn't know it auto saved. Here. I know the game can auto save. Okay. I forgot, can you jump over these swords? That was not the right time to test it, Kris. And not the way to test it. No, I did sure that. Nope. I guess we're going to the left here first. And to the right. Okay, Kris. Play nice here. Okay. Okay, we're doing fine. You may just survive this time. No, Kris, why down? Why down? No. Oh, come on. Oh. Kris just making me go down the stair, the climbing section. You know, something makes me think. I don't know. Call this. Call me crazy, but Kris might be working with the Knights. I don't know why I got that feeling. Alright. Alright. Let's see if Kris will stop me from doing second sanctuary skip. Yeah. I do remember seeing that someone is doing a chat plays Deltarune. I haven't actually seen how far they got and if they even finished the chapter yet. I know they were stuck at one of the 2D sections for a long time. But yeah, it's real good that it auto saves there. Alright. Yeah, Susie. Have your character arc or something. At least. Oh, yeah. We are supposed to listen to it. Alright. It's time to attempt second sanctuary glitch. No clue how many. If it's gonna work. Well, it's not patched. It's not that I saw. But hopefully Kris does not mess me up while attempting this. Okay. Just gotta get out of this room and then we can try it. Yeah. Okay. Menu. Whoa. Was gonna turn off auto run. Ah. Yeah, we most likely are thinking of the same one. No, what I do on this safe file. Okay. It's better if I do it. Okay. Almost at it. Too late. Change title. Yeah, it's been like a while since I last checked that stream. Probably breaks it. Nope. Gotta return title. It is annoying that I have to do this, but at least I have it on the top file so I can just reattempt it. Oh, that was so close to getting it. Come on. There we go. I'm getting better at that glitch. It only took me like 4 attempts this time. Or 3 resets. Look. Kris, can't believe Kris wants to put it on full screen for a second. Is it not big enough for them already? Is it not just full screen for them actually at this moment? Right now, we need to finish 3rd Sanctuary and, well, on to Chapter 5. And yeah, we'll see how those segments... Oh yeah, let me... That was almost a horrible... That was almost horrible. They stopped right before getting the revivement. From now on, isn't that the name of the song in Chapter 4? In battles? Oh. Almost there. No, Kris. They're still on Blunya. Did they already do orange and green, or are they barely doing the one side? Or, it's fine if you don't know, but... Yeah. Man, it is incredible that somehow it's being done on a game that is, well, quite a few different gameplay styles to it now. Yeah, they have definitely gone farther than last time I checked. Alright. I do think it's funny that Chapter 5 has technically the shortest amount of time that a fountain has stayed up. Being the one that is just after the first one. In speedruns, this one is way... 2nd Century is way short of a light span. Since you could just skip the entirety of 2nd Century. Making it just a cutscene and the walk-up. Let's save. And let's go. Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah. I know I've seen like... Oh, I hope I don't encounter Bibliox. I'm encountering a Bibliox. You know what? No way, I don't have... Oh, is that just enough? It is enough. That's what I thought was... That was what I was thinking when I thought that... It's not release. Light up? No, that's... The Jackenstein act that costs TP. Unleash? No. Is it Unleash in Jackenstein, or is it only during Titan that it's called that? No. That's what I thought it was when I said it was 64. Oh yeah, I've seen like when people have done like, oh no. Okay, it's Wicked Bell tuning. No, it's just SNR. Yep. Oops. Oh. No, no, Kris, you made us walk into that. Harmonize. And I always forget the way that these work, but I believe it gives TP Mercy to all. Yes, it does. If I could reach it. Which Kris definitely did not let me reach. Okay, we can definitely finish him with top and bottom. Okay. This should be fine. Yep. Spare, defend, defend. Let's go. But yeah, I seen like when people done like Mario, they usually give like a left jump option, like a down. Oh, this can be annoying. Depends on what Kris decides to do. But they have like a left jump option, up jump option. Not sure if they added that for this platforming segments, but still, yeah, it is impressive that they got through them. Okay, doesn't seem like Kris actually did much there. I think I don't have any. Okay, we're saving Kris. It's fine, we're saving. I'm gonna elixir. Yeah, that's enough. It's time for Titan and Spawn. One annoying thing here is that I just thought of something that they might have patched without even attempting to patch it. On the Switch version, there's a glitch that lets you skip the spawn fight. But I don't think it was shown in the patch notes that it was fixed. But I think it uses the same idea that is used with the Triple Devil's Tail glitch. Also, it's still just one at a time. Huh. Huh. That only happened if you defeated any enemy. Unless it's also if you get no recruits. Funny enough about that whole key milliseconds that you put in that they're using for the chat plays Deltarune thing. Technically, that's the same way that this code works that I use for this. I just have it set so that a random, I don't remember what it's, autohotkey. Press a random button at a random time, and it's that exact same order that the code goes. For the part that actually presses the key to make Kris make me go in the direction. Also, something I always thought was weird about this section. Why is it that only the one in the front gets hit by the sword? Like, it's definitely going through all three of them, no matter what positions they take. It's just something I always notice. Alright. Just one more hit. Yep. I mean, it's basically just a Dark Truth song again, but hopeful this time. Alright. Let's just go up. You didn't need to pause there, Kris. Alright. Let's see how we'll deal with this part. I think for the first climbing section there's no time limit, but there is for the second. So we should be fine. For the first one at least. Alright. Alright. Two last climbing sections. Alright. Oh, really? I actually did not notice that. I guess that's why it only hurts someone in the front. But, you know, I mean, it's just a weird... Honestly, the scene is just there for emotional. And I guess for showing, like, that the heroes are now truly caring for each other. So it's not something you should really scrutinize as much, but it's just something I can't help but notice each time. I know you can jump over these. No, I did not notice the crystals looking... Okay. Good. I do think it's interesting that the way you're supposed to tell what you're supposed to... let me retry that. I think it's interesting the way they decided to make it noticeable what you can jump over, what you cannot jump over is like... You can jump over black objects, but not white objects. Don't know why they decided that to be the thing that shows you that you can jump over it, but it is. Okay, there we go. Now for the simple fight. Man. Right now we just have to do spawn. Good. Glad that they use those running animations for the, I guess, fast sections in Chapter 5. And that it wasn't just reserved for... Well, that was... Oh, Kris. Well, Kris made Rousey do that. Or Kris made me make Rousey do that. Okay, just get that TP slowly but surely. What is the amount you need for this one? Is it 80? You should tell me once I get to it though. Oh. 64. Right. That's a simple fight. Okay, let's look at our items. Yep. Now we do have a time limit though, so if Kris makes us go down, that'll be very bad. Oops. Welcome back. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Carefully but surely. Kris. Kris. Okay. No. This is not going well. Kris is not. Yeah, I think I just saw that. Kris really wanted to show that back, I guess. You have to get low enough to see them. Okay, good. We finished this phase. Susie heals you, right? I think she does. Yeah. Good. Now. Yep, everyone's ready. One last fight of chapter 4. And Kris wants us to go slowly towards it. Now. What items do I even have on? Okay. What do I have here? Nothing actually. I mean, that's what I was gonna do either way. They're just gonna attack. At least the black shard is gonna make this go faster. Oops. A little too early for that. Good. Get me off the wall. Nope, not. Get the heads. Oh, that Rossi one was really late. Okay. Just wanted that TP. Okay, next we'll be able to unleash, or yeah, I think it's unleash in this one. And then it's only be like 2 more turns after that. Unleash and attack. Nice. Kris! They just made our attacks be way too weak on the one turn it actually mattered. Okay. At least they didn't do it both times. Can't believe they just started mashed at the one time it was not good for me. Oh, why was that so late for those two? Okay, I'm taking way too much damage and doesn't even feel like it's doing much for that. Okay, that time it was them. Let's use the dinner on Kris. Look at this. Should be fine. Oh no, Kris. Oh, that was close. Okay, that should be enough. It was not enough. Just gonna stay down here. Okay, we don't need to unleash anymore. There we go. Will it survive? Yep, it rides, I'll say. Hey, look, feathers. White ones. And she just gotta defend until Gerson shows up. Okay, this should be the last phase. Alright, 2 more attacks and we're on our way to chapter 5. Maybe we can just...
Run!
I should be... When does chapter 5... I guess... What's the point you can no longer skip the intro sequence in chapter 5? Because I know before it lets you do it until before you meet Susie. I mean, before you get to see Susie. And that led to a crash when you got to... If you had Rouse in your party before he was supposed to be in your party. Because it keeps him in your party if you sleep with. But how did they patch that glitch? Did you just not let you skip the intro until after? Or after you get to Rousey, or is it not? Or is it just you could do it, but now Rousey doesn't follow you into the dark world until you know the cutscene where he's supposed to? Because I want to synthesize some items. Yep, that's exactly what it said. Either that or the human gets the cat girl. It's one of those two. Because Susie will not let that happen. Rousey won't let that happen. Anyways, it's time for a hands off the keyboard moment. Let's see what Kris has to say about this. Which one is it, Kris? Good. See, even Kris believes that that's the right choice. Anyways, doesn't that like affect some moments in chapter 5, technically? Okay, Kris. We already saw. We don't have to slow down anymore. Okay, so it only took us about an hour to finish chapter 4. I I think we should be able to finish chapter 5 today. Well, it depends on how much pink and flower we take. Let's see. Alright. Also, does anyone else think it's weird that Rousey, that's the one character that's dying. Anyone else think it's weird that Susie has black outlines, but Kris has outlines the same color as their hair and pants? No, 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 it's the bunker. Alright. Sadly, Kris, you have almost no power here because you have to go up and left, and those two override down and right. Alright. Alright. Okay. Good thing that chapter 5 was almost no slow segments. No, not that I consider this one a slow segment since it's outro or chapter ending. Okay. Now, just gotta move the soul around because I got nothing else to do here. Okay. Almost there. The epic joke session is taking some time. There we go, Susie's arrived. You know what, during this cutscene, I'm actually going to edit the code that I use for this. And I'm going to make it the pauses shorter. Oh wait, it's still press C here. Oops. I'll do it during the credits. Okay, that should be in. I think the phone call is automatic. So yeah, right now it's 3 to 10 seconds of pauses. Gonna make it every 2 to 7 seconds. Kris can now act. Oh, okay, yeah, that does go on its own. Okay, that part's complete. Now to actually activate the code again. Okay, hopefully. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's working. So now it's gonna happen a little more often. Just to make chapter 5 a little more difficult compared to the previous ones. Also, I was going to say I'm gonna do pink on the meaner option, but I think what happens there, it actually does. Something about I will talk more about during the pink fight, but one thing they did with the patch notes and even the previous patch that I didn't like is how they decide to implement difficulty settings. At least in chapter 5. Yeah, Gaster. We know how you like your steak. I wish I knew the exact moment you could just like close the menu and then close this program and then go back in. Because I feel like doing that would be faster than waiting for the end credits cutscenes, but I don't know if it's before or after the credits where the game does the save. There's probably somewhere out there that says when. But anyways, on to chapter 5 we go. Right? Chapter 4, chapter 4 files. And let's go. Now, I'm actually not going to immediately skip the intro because I actually want to see if I'm able to synthesize items before skipping. Because I know before it lets you skip after entering Castletown. But I don't know if when they fix that glitch with 2 Ralsies, if they did it by just not letting you skip the intro once you enter Castletown. Yep. What is it? 5. They immediately want us to not see that. Busy. So yeah, I just want to see if... Because if I can synthesize items right now, that'd be great. Okay. No, yeah, because I've been skipping a lot of recruits. Because honestly, getting all recruits in a challenge one isn't too useful. I still have regular Castletown. Here. Oh, that's right. Oops. Since... Oh, no. Synthesize... Oh yeah, effect still equipped. Nope. Don't want to change it with the other equipment that you're going to need to synthesize. Synthesize... Oh, that's right, I didn't actually grab... Oh well. True Try is honestly the only one I care about. And let's... Nope. No, we do not want to start that cutscene, because I know that will stop you from skipping the intro. Okay, so yeah, will I still be able to skip the intro now? Okay, let's see. Nope, wrong direction, Kris. Right. Wrong bed, Kris. Wrong bed. Bed. Okay, good. Okay, so you can still get the 10 at tie. Not the 10 at 9. The true tie after. And you can still get the 10 at tie. Man, I cannot speak. You can still get the true tie first and then skip the festival. That's good. Now for anime. It's him. It's the Geronimo man. That's what he would have said if it was in 2020 when if chapter 5. Sorry, that's what he would have said in if chapter 5 came out in 2020. Mess Master. Prince Peasley and Smartly Superstar Saga be like. Alright. And we can just go ahead until we get Rouse. Yep. But isn't it actually that the video and audio are actually separate too? So you could also just have the same cutscene but with a different song or a different cutscene or a different video but with that music. I was thinking of, I just thought of the idea of letting Kris decide if we close or if we should turn off voice clips or not, and then also turn off Rosalies, but with all the other options there, they might actually mess something up. Oh, we're fine getting to find the Florida, most like, no, we did miss. They missed. We were able to avoid it. Is the correct. We don't need a cuts. Okay, Kris. I still don't know what causes me to just stop. I think it's if we both press the same direction, but it doesn't seem consistent. So. Let's get that Net's cat early. Yep. Yep. And let's have Kris for the Net's cat. You can keep those. And let's just leave it like that for now. Whoa. Okay. Doing fine so far. I did not mean to do that. I'm guessing Kris needed to press up or down at the right time. I was gonna do flirt S. Anyways, angry Rouse. Alright.
Here I come, San Francisco!
One of the few voice clips we're gonna hear in full. It is not tied to any dialogue. Right. So I'm going to only need 10 pink coins. Just a few flowery dollars. Which 10 are like the least out of the way is the question. I think they don't take too long to go out and wait for. For someone. You know what? Up was actually not a bad idea. Never mind, Kris. I was the one at fault. Oh, nope. Nope. There we go. So this room had a glitch patch, sadly. Oops. And like you can maybe still get it if you pause at the right time, but I've never been able to get it that way. I don't remember the exact way to do it. And then hyper S action. There's what I found the best. Okay, I can't even blame Kris on this. No zombie doing not bad. You want to stick the edges here. So hyper, S action, and spin. That should be enough. That is definitely not worth a 92. I mean, it's just tank controls. If you're talking about the scissors. Look at the voice clips when you just holding down C is a little funny. Yeah, you just gotta a breath in from Flowery. No, this is making us go left. And we gotta go one more time around. And get this Netsky out of there. Really? I guess those controls can be a bit difficult if they end up doing one of the acts. And their attack is also a little annoying. Oops. Also, I think it's funny how Rousey does show that we don't actually need Flowery for this puzzle, unless it starts showing up 5 later. Nah, it was a little too late. No, I was at the right spot. It's just something funny that if you stand right there, Kris will just walk down for a bit, just to get out of Susie's way. Okay, so I would give Kris the choice here whether to turn off Rousey's or voice clips, but they would have access to all the menu options, and I don't want to risk the small chance of hitting return to title screen. Plus, if they turn off Rousey's, I would have to actually do that puzzle. Or like fill it, like what is it?
Eating my flesh.
10 times? Okay, they did not press down there. Alright. There.
Dang it.
No, I was not able to do it right. I was trying to do a little glitch there, but it just didn't seem to work. Because that's whole song is just a sound effect. You are able to, if you have a way to freeze the game
Hey guys.
momentarily, you can actually get rid of it. Oh, because that takes away half of your HP, doesn't it? And yeah, they would have to react to it instantly. Yeah, I can see how why the shoes is extremely hard. Yeah, if you can like momentarily freeze your game by like on Switch, you would do it by disconnecting your controller. On PC, you would do it by just holding the window with your mouse. You could have the music run out before Flowery actually does the puzzle. Also, I was not supposed to go right here. It's left first. Also, Susie just having the most normal of the running animations there. Honestly, yeah, I didn't have any issues either on release day. I did find a glitch on the first date, though. Well, I say glitch, but it's more like just something that happens coincidentally, in a sense. Which is if you do the Susie Raven cutscene, but before exiting the menu, you what's what I'm looking for? You either interact with the phone or a shadow crystal. You get the cutscenes layered on each other for a little bit. Let Kris turn around. Right. But nothing too bad. I was just going to check my equipment. Well, there goes a revive I wasn't using. Kris was a little hungry there. Here's like a quick snack. Oh yeah, this cutscene confused me at first a little bit because... Okay, so if we just keep checking... Well, if we keep using one act, we can skip one turn. And we're already no longer doing... Oh. You know what? This is actually... Never mind. I say staying to the top was better, but nope. Just keep checking. And I think the next one will board her. Oh no. No, no. Let's use the Star Elixir. Huh. There we go. Now she only did each attack once. Oops. Well, aside from my healing. Look, Kris, really? And so you did it all by yourself, nothing but time. Enter. Alright. Anyways, there goes the best flower. Alright. Now on to the platforming segments. This one won't be so difficult, but later ones... I just realized I forgot the spin cake. I knew there was another reason why I wanted to do Castle Town first. No. That's right, I want to switch it so that... Nope. No, this can be a bit annoying. I guess we're not getting those. You're gonna have to switch that, though. Okay, Kris. Letting your demons out. Except me. There you go. There we go, that's much better for me. Alright. Let's see, will this be a problem? I don't, these early ones shouldn't be, but later on they sure will. Also, this is one of the 3 that you're able to get past without damaging. Oh, that's right. Kris can just do that. Other way, Kris. Other way. You guys are being 2D for this. Alright. Now it is a bit annoying that touching a wall takes away your full running speed. Alright. Why am I doing so bad at this? Kris is not even doing anything. There we go. That was... Yeah, that is true. But for me also, I just prefer using Z to jump, so that is just something that I have to deal with. Admit. So yeah, they're going to be doing a bunch of short jumps now, if they do end up mashing Z. But yeah, Z is the only button they can mash. Every other button is hold down. So let's see how this does end up going. That was already one time where they made me fall. Because I guess if they let go of the button that I'm holding, then it counts as me letting go. Honestly, I don't fully understand how all this works. And not that direction, Kris. I know the wind is flowing that way, but that doesn't mean we should too. Also, I think it's interesting. I'm pretty sure this is the last cutscene where Susie calls Asgore Chris's dad. Like, as in, like, using the name Kris and then dad. But then now she actually starts saying his name as Asgore. I think it's this cutscene where she starts doing that. Just... yeah, what to do? You can either ask the goat to safely climb off the vine, or use very strong magic to smack him off. So yeah, I guess the game doesn't really tell you that. You could just send Ralsei into... No. I still don't understand why the game thinks I'm using a controller. It just does. Oh hey, it didn't change this, right? I can still just skip the boss fight here. I guess it's not technically a boss fight. But I'm pretty sure you can skip the big book here. So if I just... and that should be enough. Yep. Don't know why that's a secret. Oh, whoops. But it works. Oh, Kris, nope. We're not gonna fight it. I'm gonna skip this pink point, it takes a bit to get to. No, Kris, we're not gonna fight that chi. Right? Now, can I skip this leaf blink? No. That's... I need to collect 8 TP for this. Nah, here's where you stop using it to get Ralsei off. I should have worded that better. Oh yeah, I love when later in the game, even you come here, Kris, I like when you come back here later in the game, there's a Floridan just hogging at that slope. Yeah. No. Kris, think of the flowery coins. How else are we supposed to afford a date with Pink? Alright. Now I'm most likely gonna use the standing method, the stepping on Ralsei method of winning this fight. No, the other way, Kris, the other way! There you go. Yeah, it's also something interesting. You could sneak in a Root Buster hit in between those phases. Yeah, that one Floridan is just obsessed with that soap, and they're just... Yep. And there we go. Oh wait, we can still get flowery dollars from this. There we go. I think this is my favorite way of finishing the fight. Because for some reason Toby thought they needed 3 ways to finish this fight. Right. And we're already halfway done with the cliffs. Yeah, that's the other red ribbon on us there. Yeah, Aqua defeats successful pattern. I didn't realize that if you get hit while they have the saliva, you could see it go all over the place. Now you know what? Let's do it this way for that. For the second caca. No, okay, it's not enough for Susie's. Oops, I just ran into that. Well, a hoop should be enough. Best enemy in Chapter 5. Alright, this is just a simple one. Hopefully Kris does not make this hard. They actually dodged that one on their own. Yeah. This one. No, I'm not gonna do it though. Still crazy you could barely make it like that. Yeah, it's not too out of the way. I'll do this one as part of the 10. Just go through this though. But it does activate a shortcut once you do it. Stand here. Use also in that one so it actually goes down. And then just put Kris. Oh wait, I just realized so it might not be the best one to do with this challenge. Oops. Kris, just don't walk off. Good. What? Come on. We get the other way, Kris. What am I hitting? Oh, is it the umbrella creature that's based off of Jokai? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it like this again. Missed twice over. You know, I never played Celeste, so I couldn't have that problem. Let's see, Kris. Thank you. Oh, this segment can be a bit annoying if Kris does not want to cooperate. Okay, that was just me not being. Okay, that was Kris. Literally, as soon as the other way, Kris. Okay, it's this one. Okay. I wonder how many people actually did that room by, or got the missile weapon by actually doing the puzzle with the mushrooms. I guess not puzzle, but by using the mushrooms. No. No, this is... No. This is not going well. Oh, come on. There we go. That took way longer than it needed to. Alright, so this is going to be for the pink coin that you can't get into after you beat the entirety of the castle. Yeah, like, the idea is using the mushrooms, but like, you don't even see them after you open the boxes, or like you get to the first chest. Just steal some of Steph's money. Oh, I just realized our HP is not, well. Oh no, there's no save. Oh, there is. A good. For a second I thought we were going to do this battle at low health. But we're fine. You know what, Kris, you choose. What will you choose? X is not an option here. Left or right, Kris? Is there a difference or is there no difference? Up is not an option either. Come on, Kris, I know you can choose an option. Left or right? Nope, mashing will not get you out of this. Gotta make a choice. Come on, Kris. You keep choosing anything, but okay. Very different. Thing is, it doesn't even change anything. The cutscene is exactly the same. Kris is like, you want to see the very difference? Here it is. Just attack Seth. That's not good. These two attacks together with Kris also just change my movements. Anyways. And there we go. No. I actually really like this attack, even though I'm not doing a good job at dodging it this time. Now for Seth. That wasn't a good idea to send me right into that buff, Kris. Oof. He was ready to get dizzy. Ow. Oops. Almost there. Okay. Are you playing a screaming game? Ah. No, this is one of my favorite shit. Gotta get those flower coins. Gotta say, that was the most not difficult, dangerous battles that didn't actually take out life so far. Yeah, like, Asgore just tackles his child and their friend. Like, Kris is lucky this was in a dark world where they have higher stats. Because getting hit by metal armor by someone who's tackling you, or getting hit by someone tackling you in metal armor, that is not gonna leave you unscathed. Right.
What a
What a predict. Alright. But yeah, this is like the closest Chapter 5 has to have a slow segment compared to the previous chapters. And it's not even that long, it's just this. I do like these two save points being the first one being like, it's time for a prison escape, and this was like, never mind, we're not doing that anymore. Right. Yeah, Kris. Oh, okay, I was about to say you choose what direction. You already were going right. I see. Let's maybe save. Or heal at least. You know what, let me, storage. Let's maybe not have the glow shard and the revive dust at the very top. And there you go. You know, just in case. Kris gets a little hungry again. Okay, definitely doing this because it gives us 2 pink coins for just 1. Going out of the way once. Yeah, should have known that was gonna happen. Also, yeah, if you're closer to the bottom here, you actually do it way faster. There we go. Alright. Now we just go out to get 2 free pink coins. I don't get why they decided to just give you 2 pink coins for this, doing this puzzle. I mean, it's nice, but because they did not think about one more area to put pink coins in. Yeah, you get that one, and then you get this one. 2 more, no, 3 more to go. How was it again? Okay, it's just like that. Alright. No, Kris. We already did the terracotta fight. We don't have to do it again. What is it? Is it when they're all the way on the left you're able to... Oh well. Kim won't be able to do it that way anymore. No. No, no, crit! This is not going well. Alright. Though this should be hopefully better. Yeah. Thankfully left. That was rude. Going to the left is easier than going to the right. And let's continue. Alright. That win was sure mysterious. Alright. We don't need to lore. No, no, Kris. Instead of like this. That is very...
I'm falling.
What's the word? Forgiving peyote time. Like, that was definitely after I started falling that let me still jump. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, Kris. Thank you, Kris. This one's a simple one. Oh. There we go. And then... No, Kris, that was... There we go. How many are we at? Oh wait, we can't check. Sorry, there will not be any choosing today. No, now I'm rushing. Can't believe I got hit by orange thrice. Alright. Alright. Okay. We all love green here. They're the best. I mean, that's how Toby gets all his best ideas, clearly. Joking, of course. Oops. Okay, yeah, that's how you're able to tell. This one does have different at the top. Maybe that's one. That's two. No, I was hoping to not fight the terracottas. No, Kris. Going up is the one direction I don't want you to go. No. There we go. I mean, I feel it the same way as how I feel about Rousey in chapter 1. No, not. Let's see. Oh, wait. I just got lucky. No, that's not the correct way for me to say it. For green, I always like when evil teams have like characters that are not completely against the protagonist. There we go, that's that one. So that's why I personally do like end up liking green. I mean, you're free to have your. Wait, it doesn't actually matter what we use. Actually, let me use heal prayer on Susie. Because yeah, Rossi was gonna get done. Oh no, keep me up from top wall. Okay. Fun fact about that attack. If you are good enough to never touch the fake bullets, the battle will continue, I think, up to 9 hours. The same as the Jackenstein fight. Actually, wait. How many are... Okay, I don't have to go for more pink coins. But yeah, the trigger to ending that attack is actually touching the fake bullets. Didn't mean to use that one. Okay, I got it before Rousey splatted. Good. Oh no. Oh no, Kris holds to the left or right here. If Kris does anything but other than up or down, we might actually die here. Never mind. Use it on the one who already has the most health. Because the rest will survive as long as one does. Also, how strange how this attack from Seth only doubles Aqua's attacks and not Orange's. Yep. Imagine if you could have negative defense, and if you did that, these would actually do damage. Obviously, it wouldn't happen like that because that's not how this is programmed. But it'd be funny if you could actually take damage here if you had negative defense somehow. All right. All right. Let's see how we do here. Yeah. Rousey definitely went hard on orange. And you know, like the people say, oh, it's because orange started it, but like Rousey extended it. Okay, Kris, we want to get the eggs. Nope. They slow me down. No, they're gonna Omega next. No, she is. No, well, it didn't matter. No. Guess we're gonna see oranges on last attack. Not greens. Alright, just going at it. The donuts are always strange for me to try to hit. I don't know why I can't really do it well. Good. Yeah, it's donuts. Well, the first attack is eggs. The second one is eggs with donuts, and the last one is well candy. That's why they bounce. They're based off the donuts in the Muppet fight. That also bounce. Okay, we're done. Still nice to heal from it though. Alright, let's see how we do with this. Nope, I thought that was going down for some reason. Okay. No. Here. There we go. Alright, we're done with one side. Also, I can't believe green stole blue's bouquet for yellow. I'm pretty sure it's the same sprite. Just to give it to orange. Alright. And it's just right each time, right? Yep. Don't even seems important. And now Susie will come in stage left. Alright. Doing fine so far. Oh, you know what? Kris, do you really care about Rousey? Kris, I know which one to pick, but are you gonna let Rousey have the bloom? Dang, Kris is making all the correct choices. Yeah, choose your own flavor. They didn't even let me finish my talk of they do really care about Rousey, it seems. Sorry, Green, we're busy. Okay, let's see. We can avoid these. Nope. Alright. Nothing much to do here. Convince, and then spare and spare. It is interesting that in chapter 3 had a reference to the Froggets. And here in chapter 5 we have a reference to the what were they called? It's not Luke's, those were the Cyclops ones. Is it something dancer? No. I don't remember. No, isn't Migos the one that are flying? Or am I confusing those two? The one that dances when it's alone. Because these are the same idea where you have to spare everyone else before sparing them. Wrong direction, Kris. Okay. Ah, Wimson. Oh, then yeah, it must have been Migos. Yeah, that's true. That is also the one that dies, isn't it? And yeah, I guess it was Migos the one that I was thinking, and that's why I was confused because I thought it was a different one. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the chapter 3 had a reference to Froggets, and then this one had. Okay. No, you know what? That wasn't even Kris. That was all me. I was the one who disrespected Blue's flowers. Alright. Anyways, we just gotta wait through this. Oh man. Almost skipped the last phase. Okay, we're actually at low health, I just realized. Kris? Okay. I wonder if chapter 7 is gonna have another reference to the ruins enemies. It's Mr. Suicidal himself. Yeah, Luke's Knight. Nah, I'm more a fan of Mold Small Knight, you know? I mean, who else can transform like that? Would be able to transform like that? It's gotta be Mold Small. Hey, it's a part of the thumbnail. At least if I updated the thumbnail, it should be that. And we need that evidence. Up. That section, and we can just spare the sheet in the main path. Oh wait. This is not gonna be enough. No, no. We can hoop, spare, and defend. And yeah, we wanted to get the yellow shred. It's the yellow shred, the perp book, and the red splatter. I think it'd be cool if there was multiple different like what's the word I'm looking for? If there was multiple different like crimes you had to solve and you got a random few they each time. But sadly it's always the same one. Oh no. We almost had to do that all over again. Oh. Oh, strange. It still counts it as... Oh, I can do this, I forgot. No, press the other way. It counts... I guess it's the Deltarune ini that tracks how many times you die to this. But I guess now... I think what's supposed to be... The first time it's supposed to be yellow, but on death it's supposed to be blue. You know, to make it easier. But I guess... It just, because I already had a loss here, because I was recording a video that needed me to lose here. But that was like a week ago. So I think the Deltarune ini is what checks that. And I guess it just never gets updated back to being yellow. Alright. Now, it's 2 more pieces of evidence you can find here. Alright. Okay, how is... Okay. So... How was... Oh yeah, I love the fact that for this area, Aqua's ribbon is green until this part. Okay, so just go back up here for it? No. You could get the blue... I forgot what it's called. This blue silk early. But I don't actually know what it is that it's... where it actually appears. I just remember seeing someone get it on a playthrough. It's not left here, right? It is here. Okay. Some kind of blue string. String which can be used to balance something here. See, I did not know that was there until I saw like someone get it on their playthrough. rat fool. No, Kris did get a little hungry. Yeah, some king of blue string. Yeah, that's the first time I actually seen that. Well, second time. The first time I actually picked it up. Does this actually give more? Oh yeah, definitely. I guess since you're supposed to focus more on the justice sack. Justice. Right. Oops. Wait, they could do the same one twice in a row? Did not. Oops. Justice. Kris is like, no, we're not gonna accuse green. But sadly, their choices do not matter. So does Kris, apparently. Oh. Gonna go slowly around. Okay, Kris, don't spam the button this time. Alright, last one. No, it could be the front of the neck. Yeah. There we go. Now... Alright. Finish the... most... Yeah, it is the same. The same one used between green and orange. But it's clear that it's supposed to be their used here. More than for orange. Alright, this one's the one where you cannot skip any cutscenes. Or not fully. But the fastest is... No, I know.
Go.
Yeah, they both have this moment.
Beth.
No, at least this one you can skip. The bath scene. Do not. Then Rossi would, and then Susie would just jump in for you. I just realized Kris went for the 10 option. My brain just was focused on skipping this cutscene that I didn't even... That I didn't even think about letting Kris give a chance, make a choice. Alright. No, we already got it, guys. There we go. And here's what I consider the slow moment of Chapter 5. But it's not even that bad. What I consider a slow moment is when there's a lot of either a lot of cutscenes or long cutscenes where you have to pay some attention in between. So like in chapter 1, it's the sequence between, what's the word? After the Lancer and Susie fight up to the elevator ride. Since you still have to sort of focus during that. Chapter 2, it's after the Burly fight to before or up till the mansion.
My human.
Because you still have to focus for the puzzles. In chapter 3, it's Doomboard, since you still have to focus for like doing the actual puzzle solutions.
Back.
Chapter 4 doesn't really have much, except the one long climbing section in Second Sanctuary. But we can skip that with a glitch. Here, chapter 5, it's just climbing. And it's a straight line, so it's not even that bad. By the way, why is it that Zeph is the only flower that cannot fly? No, Kris, I know you're excited for this too, but we actually need to go back down. No, Kris? There. Cliffs. Shop. Let's buy the mystery key. And let's continue on. Castle and not the mysterious puzzle, the fort. Well, that worked in our favor. It's just... Fun fact about this encounter. Every chapter has one encounter that you're forced to spare. Oh, what? Huh? They're not spare. But yeah, every chapter has one boss, at least one boss fight you're forced to spare. Chapter 1 is K-Round. Chapter 2, it's Seep, Scapping, and Cakes. Chapter 3, it's Rolls Card. Chapter 4 is Jackenstein. And Chapter 5, it is that one Shino Beetle. And Flowery. But like, Flowery doesn't count that much. Oh no, Kris. Oh, we still made it. Somehow. How? How did I miss the slash? What is that? Okay, seriously, Kris. It didn't actually affect my jump. Okay. There we go. Now, Kris, please don't... Actually, I don't know what even happens if you mess up the segment. But Kris can make us spell it. No, just to redo the whole thing. Okay. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I do think we're going to be able to finish chapter 5 today. Though again, it depends on how many attempts Pink and Flowery both take. Really, Kris? They really knew when to jump to make me fall there. Nope. Okay, at least this isn't as simple. When? Okay, so yeah, you can now dodge this one by just smacking the cheese away. Kris, this is not the time to mash the button. That. Died. So it was 53, maybe. Oh, come on! Kris, please. Oh, no. Okay, just gonna stay to the top. Okay. Stick to the top. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I did one at a time. That was a bad idea because now Aqua's helping. Forgot that she joins in if you do. Ah, but it's not that far back. Okay. Let's do this again. Right. Just gotta do this carefully. Won't be so bad. Hopefully this time I don't lose to the cheese. Okay, there we go. But it's very small part where you're actually able to. Okay, at least here, nope. We can just do that for the next one. We don't have to actually use the intimidate. So Kris! There we go. Let's go to the top one. Use S and R on the bottom. And then we can stick to the top for this part. We should be safe. Act scared and double spare. There we go, that's what I should have done last time. Well, if Kris also did not, you know, sabotage my movement there. That is literally the point of this challenge. No, the other way, Kris, the other way. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going through here. Right. Now for Green Shop, where they use the power of macroeconomics to teach us about inflation. I mean, I gotta attempt this room twice. Apparently Kris doesn't even want to try it once. Wrong one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, this is not gonna. Okay. No, not yet. No, okay, no, I just. Fine, we'll do this the normal way, but we might actually still fall. It depends on how well Kris wants to work with me. Oh. No, no. No, Kris. Okay. When we're going left, it isn't so bad, but when we have to either stay still or go to the right. Maybe if someone was also working together, it would be a piece of cake, but Kris didn't get the memo. Okay. Man, we might actually get the secrets here. We might get the secret here. We just need Kris to either keep holding up or down, really. Everything else is dangerous. Okay. 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 Oh, one more. There we go. That took more tries than it needed to. But I guess that's also the part with the most precision needed. Oops. That was on me. Oh, these are nuts. Oh, that was close. But I did not take my input there. Okay, just gotta get this. Nope, press wrong direction. Okay, that was close. Alright. This shouldn't be too bad. Right. There we go. Alright. I'll have to fight Marigold the giant rat. So, I mentioned this a little earlier, but I don't like how they decided to add the difficulty options here. It's the same for the Flurry fight. If you lose to Pink once, a bomb will spawn right here. And you're able to interact with it, and you can make either the bomb attacks easier or harder. But you have to die at least once to get it. So if you want to add hard mode, you have to die first. You have to get a game over. Which I just don't think it's the right way of doing that. I get that they don't want to spoil that there's gonna be a bomb attack or something for newer players, but only making the hard mode available until after you lose, and not even after you win. It has to be specifically a loss to do it. So that's just my main gripe with this, and it's the same for Flowery, where what's the word I'm looking for? Where you can only activate voice tips again if you had it off for whatever reason. After you lose him. You can't do it anytime before it. Oh. I'm not doing well here. So yeah, that's just my gripe with the difficulty settings in this game. Okay. Now, this will certainly be the most difficult fight I imagine in this challenge. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay. Yep. Do I have enough for 2 flirts? Okay, then that would make Raw State revive after the next turn. Okay. Okay. What names do I have left? Yeah, you can have a glow shard. Get Lovey Loy. I should have organized my items. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, if I can keep mashing in the direction that I'm. Nope. Spend. Let's use a flirt and a heal prayer. Okay. Okay. At least this is a simple attack. I say as I get hit. Twice. Okay, my heal here is not strong. That's right. For some reason I have Susie with a deal maker. Well, that reason being Gerson. Just get this up slowly though. After this attempt, if I lose, which is very likely. Die. Didn't dodge in time. Oh, those barely got her. Nope. Well, that's not good. I was gonna use that turn to heal. Oh. Okay, we got her at 14 Dokis. That's the best. Okay. No, yeah, we did that one. One flirt. And no, not enough Arrive Song. Guess we're gonna heal prayer. Okay, and then I gotta focus for this. Okay. Just gotta get you two to disagree. Okay. That's Frank. That's Husky. They were all the ones that were it started on. You know what? Gonna use Star Elixir and a TV stop on myself. Alright. Let's see how this ends up going. I thought Pink was gonna get there first. Yep. Another liberty point. Get this. It is very important for us to get to 100 fast. Okay. Doing well so far. Now I should maybe heal Predator Rouse. No. Get away from the middle. There goes my healing. Mega, and then just defend Susie. Oh no! No! Didn't realize that Kris can make me go down during this attack. Oh no. Oh, this is very disorienting when Kris makes me move to the side. Let's just do a regular flirt. Okay, focus. Oh no. Please rise, Rossi. Oh no. We're out of healing items. Not a bit. Dang, we were one turn away. Yeah, I just need to fill my items. Alright. And yes, see, I don't like that it's after your death. Oh well. Castle Foyer. Oh, come on. First time you have to buy one of each.
Yes.
And then you got 2 raw moons, 2 more Fantas, and yeah, 2 more flowery sodas. Nope. Let's do the storage. Let's replace you with a flowery soda. That with a flowery soda. And I'll just leave it like that. We didn't need that many items. Nope. It's top of castle. You know what? Since we were close to the end, and since we have more food, let's actually use it. Okay. Yes. Alright. This is a Mega Flirt. using it. Nope, I'm not using that level boy. Just gotta be a little more careful about this. Dog. No, come on. No, come on. You did really good in that attack, but then... That's... You don't need too much healing on Kris right now. Oh, whoops. No. No. No, it was not. I'm ready for that. Come on. I know I went for meaner difficulty, but I think I could do this. Double point. Right. Let's hope that Kris is not messing up here, though. Okay. No. That was just the right time. Oh, come on. Oh, come. Kris with the worst moment to hold left. If only left did not overwrite rights. But I think we can do this. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for a better tier, but oh well. It's too late for that. Oops, wrong direction. The lovely boy. Good spot. No, it's almost bad. You know what? This is actually the right time to use the Chica Cola. Oh, that was almost bad. These Kris don't hold any directions. Good. Oh. Oh. Let's use a level one. Okay. No. Alright. My brain just doesn't always work for that tech. Let's just heal fair and Rossi. No. Don't hold down. You know what, let's let her do another turn. And actually use this turn to heal prayer. Oh, never mind, she's using bomb. Yeah, it did not end up being in my favor. Let's use heal prayer on Susie this time. Okay. What? How was that too late? Or why did it take so long to react to my press? Well, I'm forced to do it like this. And then so just skip the rest of the. Since the first one is just a tutorial for the second. Let's actually wait. No, let's or at least use an item. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, there was an error that distracted me during that attack. Looks like stream is back up, but this does not look good. I don't even know. I think I will use a raw moon and let Susie and Ralsei heal a little bit before the next. You know what? If they were alive, the bomb attack is spread. Okay, now I'll use on Flowery Soda. No, it's focusing on their dummies. Oh, come on. I have to make progress somehow. Use a Phantom on Susie so she can survive a little longer. Better use the healing items for the final phase. Okay, no, come on. That was. Looks like there was another. Okay. Don't like how this YouTube's having errors for some reason. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Man, Kris holding any direction in this phase is not in this attack is not good. Oh, we can get to the next phase. I'd rather have Susie up for this though. Tin can. Bring. Well, I was lucky with the top one again. I'll get TP up as fast as I can. You know what? This is a very good representation of what's going on in this battle. Turn. Oh, come on. Kris, stop making us go up when it needs to be to either left or right. Nope. We're getting there. I don't think we can do it on meaner with this. We just need Kris to cooperate more. Okay. So yeah, just Kris. Yeah, at least we're finally having trouble with the Shadow Crystal boss. Instead of first trying every single one. Okay. Oh no. Thing is, if Kris just makes this move once... Oh, come on! Can they stop doing that? Okay. Okay, let's use a regular... Oh, let's use a regular for it. And a Ramu. No, of course she moved out of the way. Well, if I throw it both, it's already going to go to the next phase, which is annoying. Oh wait, Ross is going to revive next turn, that's fine. But I do have to use a flowery soda on him. Kris, let me use the flowery soda on him first there. Okay. Lovely boy. Ah, I just realized Rossi doesn't have the deal maker and still forgot to give it to him. Still on Susie. No, Kris. Kris! Let's focus on survival. Okay. Okay. Nope. Need to use it on raw state. Okay. Oh no, I really wish I used it on raw state. No. No, get me out of the left edge. Well, that didn't really help. Okay. No. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay. Man, this attack is the most dangerous one with this challenge. Oh, come on, Kris, stop. Okay, gonna use a Ramu on Kris. Oh, come on. Let's use a Phantom on Susie. Okay, actually works really well. Flirt. And I guess we're just gonna defend. It's not really gonna help us much. since TP's gonna reset. Or Rossy's gonna revive himself next turn. Whiskey, sticky fish. Let it down. Let's use Flowery Soda on Rossi. Flirt and the boy. Okay, Kris, please do. This attack is the one that you keep deciding to mess me up on. No. Okay. Most of those were actually my own fault. Okay, let's use a raw moon. Flirt. And lovely boy. Oh, come on. Couldn't even see where I was that one. I couldn't even tell where it was gonna hit or not. But I can do this. We got to the last phase. I'll give it 2 more attempts on Meaner. Okay. Oh, come on. Right. Oh, I went down too fast. No. What was that? That was just terrible. Okay. No. So annoying when Kris does that. And of course they all miss. I forgot to. I wish I did not forget to give Rossi the deal maker each time. That would really help. No, it's not enough. Both. No, it's just never gonna be enough to do both. But unless... Yep. I guess I'll just use regular perks to get me up. Well, hopefully Heal Purist gets me some bonus in health. He has not been doing that. Can you stop using the bomb attack, please? Okay, that was good. Good. Nope. I guess I'll just do it like this. Gonna revive Susie. Okay, let's use a Phantom on Susie. Oh, come on. Just slightly too early, Kris. No, not this attack. Come on. Okay, this will be the last one I do on meaner difficulty. And also, and I guess I'll put the mannequin on you so I could give True Touch to Susie. Also, you should have had the missile. Oh, it doesn't matter actually. Alright. This will be the last attempt at meaner difficulty with this. Alright. No, you did. You're doing the water cooler glitch. Good to see that it still works at least. Oh, come on. It's too early for going that way. That wasn't me who left, that was Kris who did that. And now, because I was busy answering that question, Kris just decided to mash the button. Okay. Man, it's not a good attempt at all. Okay. Don't come on. Okay, gonna go down to normal difficulty. Kris is just being a little too difficult to allow it. I mean, you can see above my head when Kris is doing the direction. Okay, we got to third phase on meaner, so this should be fine. I hope. No, I don't think it affects damage things, so it's still. Yeah. So it's still based on how nice Kris wants to be. Oh. Nope. No boy. Oops, that was me. Oh, come on, Kris. Left is the worst direction. There we go, we have much better healing. Oh. Come on. Just gotta focus on survival right now. Oh, come on. At least this one provides a lot of healing. Okay, we're at 100 max CP, so that's good. Okay, that was a good okay time to use the left. Okay, now just one regular fur and a mega fur is enough for the next phase. And I haven't used as many items as I did on previous attempts. No, come on. I'll still use Mega. Wait, is this enough for me to use both Mega and yeah, it is good. Okay, phase 2 at full health this time. And I think most of my items, I think I only use one, if any. Defend, Flirt, and Levity. This is the best we've gotten, which I think is mostly because we're no longer on meaner difficulty. Okay. Still, this attack is not the best. Kris can just decide to go haywire. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Okay. Yep. 3 more duckies. Did not want to go down there at all. One thing I am a bit afraid is the final phase. The final attack, I guess. So I can just do these one flutter at a time. Almost never on the right side of that. Okay. Oh no, Kris. Okay, we're doing. Just kidding. No, it's this attack really. Okay, it's just me mashing forward. Oh, come on. Why can't they press back on this attack? Where there goes all that we're doing good comments. Okay. You know, heal prayer, and then next turn, I think we should be fine to just use support and move on to the final phase. Yep. Not full health, but good enough. Metro style. Bait. Tin can. That was almost bad. Okay, now this attack is the one that Kris mostly has been a pain on. Oh, come on. Okay. It's actually a good idea to start using these items now. Just to also gain TP as we heal. Okay. Let's just keep using Lovely Boy. Okay. Okay, that was just me. Have to fight Kris on that one. And let's just use the Flowery Soda just for the TP while healing. No, no. Okay. Let's actually use Megas for now. Kris is busy at the moment. Now, I wouldn't say they're not being useful towards your side. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. The final one. This should be... This one's the one that I'm kinda a little scared of. Because Kris can just slow me down or kick me out of a safe zone. Okay. Okay. That was me. That one was Kris. Oh no, we're gonna... Gotta be quick and hope that Kris does not make me go the wrong way. Okay. The only hard part was when they were actually stationary, I guess. That's this battle. I guess technically Kris can mess me up here. Oops, it was anyone else's. Right. Last one. No, it was... Oh, what? Yeah, shut up, Pink. We know. I just misclicked. Almost there. Alright. Wasn't able to do it on meter, but... Hey, at least I was able to do it at all. Now, since I only have 11 pink points, I'm not going to be able to get any of the prizes, but I think we can do Flowery without them. Not to say that they won't help, nor that they wouldn't help. Just that they're not worth it, really. I mean, they're good items. But since the challenge is going to end in like half an hour, they won't have much use. Hey, let's assuming I do Flowery in one attempt. I did. Okay, that's so far simple. So, fun fact about this attack, I'll try to do it if I can, but you can actually... Oh no. Ah, no. No, it did work. Good. You can actually skip the second attack. Okay. Okay. At least this segment is not hard at all. It's just a little lengthy. Okay. Oops. And there we go. All that's left is Flowery. And just want to... Yeah, my items are good enough. I said they're good enough, Kris. We don't have to go back.
Kris.
Alright. Yeah, I want to skip through this dialogue too. As fast as we can go. Here's Kris because we only got like 3 of them ourselves. Let's see how many attempts Flowery ends up taking. I don't think it's gonna be as many as Pink, simply because his are not about position as well as much as hers were. How many is it? 64. Oh wait, I should have used RNS action. Okay, but if Kris holds down like that, it will be bad. No, it's S action that does more. Yeah, at least with this attack, it's not like Kris can do much. Now that it's late. Yep. No, I was a little too late for that one. And that one apparently too. No, no. Oh my. Man, somebody's just difficult to react to for some reason. Okay. Nice, I should be using my healing items for the TP. Oh, come on. I don't know why I'm not good at that attack. Oh, there's something actually Kris can do a lot against me for this one. Okay. Just gotta focus. Isn't that just enough? It is, in fact, just enough. Ah, ran out of raw moons. Alright. Okay, we don't need that much extra TP. Oh, come on. Use a flowery soda. It's not a flowery soda. Oh, come on. Why can I not do this properly? I meant to use it on Kris. Last one. Well, no, actually. Come on. Yeah. Don't hit Kris, don't hit Kris. Oh, come on. No, wait, no, but that's gonna use up all my TP. No. Never mind, that actually was in my favor. And then since Rossi's gonna go out of the way, I should use a heal prayer on Susie. Aw, really? Just gotta survive this attack. Alright. Okay, it looks like we're back now. It seemed like there was a small issue. Hopefully we can finish this before the stream goes out one more time.
And one more for the fans.
There we go. Oh, come on. No, Kris. Kris! That's going to cost us some damage. No, okay, it didn't matter. So we get a full here, and also we can no longer lose. Alright. Oops. Okay. Man, I'm not doing too well. Final one. Yeah, let's see if Kris they get wanting to attack. Will they do it this time though? Nope, not left, Kris. Oh well. They had one opportunity and they did not take it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything from this challenge. The hardest battle for this was definitely Pink, since that was the one that requires the most precision. The second hardest was Eram, and then well, everything else was pretty simple. I think this was a fun challenge to try out. I might do something similar when Chapter 6 comes out, but I'm not too sure yet. I'll just we'll finish off this chapter real quick. I guess this is technically the slowest moment of Chapter 5, since you have to walk up to every flower and talk to them. But like it's at the end of the chapter, so like it's pretty excusable. Plus, they're not long segments between each flower. Though he still requires attention, so it does fall under the criteria. Kris, no, the other way. And here comes the guitar. And there goes Flowery, on his way to save Asgore. And he will totally succeed. Sorry, Kris, you can't control this battle. Actually, you're holding left so that Flowery goes left, but he's not gonna. Huh. That's actually an interesting effect that if you hold down C for this fight, you can. The Floridin is stuck in when the world goes gray for a bit. Yeah, I know, it's too late to slow down, Kris. Alright. Huh. Maybe. Okay, it looks like we're back. YouTube is not seeming to like me today. But yeah, Flowery definitely thought he was the main character. And Kris eager to rip that up. Kris smashing the Z button just to get to the ripping part before Susie comes in. Alright. Yeah, these are the same buttercups that Kara took. We know. Or something. But yeah, this was a fun challenge to try out. Having my controls taken away from me. I'm still having I'm not completely sure what to have the next challenge playthrough be. Well, I'm more like stuck between two ideas that I want to try out. As we're just leaving out here. Actually, yeah, since this is all about letting Kris have control, have the actual Kris have control during this. But yeah, the next challenge, I'm gonna. It's gonna be more of a chat integrated challenge. How exactly I'm gonna do it, I'm still working on. But you should know by the next stream, there should be a poll up that should. So we're give an idea of what's gonna be. But yeah, I'm thinking of a more chat integrated idea for next week. And yeah, I did wonder how long. Steam does say that it's going to be the next chapter in 2027. for chapter 6. But we don't know how long into 2027, which is interesting. But yeah, as this was Deltarune, but Kris is sabotaging my movement or slowing me down or whatever I ended up calling it. I might try this challenge again once chapter 6 comes out, continuing from this file. Not sure yet. But as I said, next week, on Monday we're going to be continuing the Pokemon Glitch Casual playthrough. We just entered the area with the Safari Zone, which has quite a few glitches tied to it. And then next Friday, I'll be doing a new Deltarune challenge. This one with more chat integration. How so? We'll see by then. But I hope you enjoyed watching these streams and hope to see you next time. It's been a fun ride. That's right, Kris chose to give the plush to Susie. And there I am in the balloon. Hope to see you next time.